Alright, hey guys, so there's been a new Humble bundle, the Humble Hunie Sakura bundle, and I just thought I'd share my thoughts on it. This bundle is filled with visual novels, very sexual anime visual novels, very ecchi style. So going down, you'll see a bunch of like half-naked anime girls, and that's mainly what the Sakura franchise is known for. But in the $1 tier, you actually get 7 games, which is pretty incredible, especially considering these type of games have high-value trading cards. So if you decide to pick up the bundle and farm the trading cards, you can sell them on the Steam marketplace, and if you search Sakura trading cards, you can find that most of them sell between 10 to 25 cents each. So if you purchase the $1 tier and you farm the cards, chances are you're going to be making a little bit of profit, which is actually pretty awesome. If you don't care for the games, you might as well pick up the $1 tier and make a little bit of profit on Steam. Otherwise, these type of games, they don't have a whole lot of gameplay. Keep that in mind. I'm just going to click on a random one here, and I'll show you some of the trailer. I don't know if it's going to show too much of the actual game. It's probably just going to show a bunch of like girls with big boobs. Yep. And that is how they sell these games. But essentially, you're just doing a whole lot of reading. There's a few dialogue choices, and that's pretty much it. So the main interest people have in these games is just looking at cute anime girls and trying to get to the end, which they usually show a little bit of nudity and so forth. So yep. So in total, you're getting 7 games for $1. This game here, Honeycomb Studio, isn't a visual novel. This is a I'm not sure how I would describe this. This is a like a cam star management game, like a porn cam star game. I don't know. You're basically just managing a bunch of these anime girls, and you're making profit off them, and they're just a bunch of cam girls, like webcam girls. So it's kind of entertaining if you're into interesting games. But yeah, that's Honeycomb Studio. I haven't played that one yet. Scrolling down, the Beat the Average tier is currently sitting at $5.91. It's probably going to go up a little bit from there, especially considering these Steam trading cards, like I said, are worth so much. But in the second tier, you're getting another 7 games, and these are all Sakura games, except for the first one. Honey Pop is actually my favorite game from this developer. I think Honey Pop is actually a really fun game. Visual novels I don't really count as games because there's not a whole lot of gameplay, but Honey Pop is like a match 3 style dating game, and it's actually a lot of fun once you get into it. But again, there's a bunch of cute girls, and you go on dates with them, and then at the end you can get them in bed and do a lot of freaky stuff. So that's Honey Pop. I encourage everyone to play Honey Pop. That's probably the best game in this bundle. The rest are, of course, visual novels taking place in different settings: Sakura Space, Sakura Santa, Sakura Magic Girls, Swim Club, etc., etc. If you just click on a random one, you can kind of get a sense of what you're going to expect in the game, which is mainly just a bunch of pictures of anime girls. And I should also mention that these games are pretty long-winded. There's a lot of reading involved. If you're just looking to look at the pictures, I encourage you guys to just use Google Images. Otherwise, you're going to be tapping that space bar a lot to get to the end. But yeah, scrolling down, let's see. The third tier is for Sakura Dungeon. Again, this is mostly a visual novel, but this one has some RPG elements to it. You're actually fighting various girls in a dungeon. So that's kind of interesting. I've actually played this one in the past on this channel, although I think it got flagged because I showed a little bit too much nudity. So yeah, I don't know. This video is probably going to get flagged as well for showing all these anime girls. And then at the end, you get some soundtracks for Honeycomb Studio and Honey Pop, which is pretty cool. So as I said before, the $1 tier is definitely worth it. The Beat the Average tier is worth it depending on how much you enjoy games like this. I think it's worth it mainly for Honey Pop. I would say Honey Pop's worth about like $2.50 to $5. It's a really enjoyable game. The rest of the games are mainly just for trading cards, unless you're really into visual novels with cute girls and you enjoy reading these stories. But you are going to be getting like half of your money back through the trading cards, so that's a good deal. And that's pretty much it. So that's just my thoughts on the Humble Hunie Sakura bundle. I wanted to mention a few other things. The Humble Jumbo Bundle 9 just added a 2 new games to it, so some bonus games to the Beat the Average tier. If you purchased this bundle before, you may have noticed there was like this mystery box that said like 2 games were going to be, or like some games were going to be added a week later. So a week has passed, and the 2 games that were added were Marooners and Cave Blazers. Marooners is like a multiplayer party game that looks like a lot of fun, especially with friends. I'm probably going to get some friends together and play this. It looks really enjoyable. Online little multiplayer party game, kind of like Mario Party and so forth. The next game, Cave Blazers. This is, I'm not sure how you would describe a game like this. I don't know if it's a roguelike or if it's just like an action RPG, but you're like basically underground, you're killing a bunch of enemies and you fight a bunch of bosses. There's a lot of games like this on Steam for sure, but the bosses at the end of this trailer actually look pretty enjoyable. Let me just scroll to the end if it loads. Not sure why it's not loading. Let's see. Actually, yeah, here's the bosses. So it looks like the boss fights are probably pretty fun. But those are just some 2 extra games added to the Beat the Average tier, so that's nice. And then one last thing, the Humble Monthly. I just wanted to quickly mention that Rise of the Tomb Raider is in next month's Humble Monthly. So if you guys have not subscribed to the Humble Monthly as of yet, you can subscribe today and you can automatically receive Rise of the Tomb Raider. It only costs $11 to $12 a month for the Humble Monthly, and Rise of the Tomb Raider is a pretty big game, probably the biggest game that they've ever released in a Humble Monthly. So if you're interested in that, I'll have a little referral link in the description below. You guys can use that and help me out a little bit if you decide to subscribe to the Humble Monthly. And that is it. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys pick up the $1 tier of the Humble Hunie Sakura bundle, and I hope you guys the best of luck selling those trading cards and getting a little bit of profit from that. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.